Do we have overdevelopment? Are we right about now? Can we use more?
Well, I think that in area 11 West Kendall,
yes, that's what we're talking.
Eventually, we will have to consider viewing the area not just as a farmland, not just as a place to sleep and then, wake up early in the morning and go to work. We will have to make an understanding that the county will be developing and how we're going to approach those challenges, because it is moving west. And as we move west, we do have to consider how we're going to develop the areas. And we cannot, eradicate the farmland. We cannot eradicate green areas that, support our, health and environment. But at the same time, we cannot stop development from happening. So I think the view has to change. We have to be more open-minded. We have to involve all the factors, environmental concerns, also the community doesn't want areas to be overdeveloped. But at the same time, we also need to develop certain areas within West Kendall. For example, we don't have office buildings that can provide, if you have an attorney, you have a doctor that wants to rent a suite, and we don't have those options. We have very few buildings that offer that. We have a section around the Miami airport that offers warehouses, but that's not really
small.
Yeah, fitting for every single need. And so what is it that people do? They go to Coral Gables.
And there's an airport right there.
Yeah.
They can, from out of town, they can go fly right into Miami Airport.
So there's a lot of options to develop West Kendall. We just have to look at it from a different perspective.
And how do we get the community involved? What are the next steps that people that are watching today, that are living in West Kendall, that want to do something, that they're motivated by our interview today, and they want to see change and to be a positive force?
Well, the first thing I think I would realize is that you have to understand who's your commissioner, who are your community council board members. Talk to them, engage them, meet with them, have conversations about the feeling that you have about the community, because it's not only the commissioner that plays a role, because he or she, they are at a level of the county that sometimes they may not have the time to really connect with the community. That's why community councils exist. And if you're able to connect with these local leaders, then you're able to be more involved. And the more involved you become, then you have a say in what's going to be happening. It's not something that we should forget. And I know that we sometimes have 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and it's difficult to keep pace, with all the changes, but that's the point. Community representation, local representation means that you have to be there, making sure with the oversight, community oversight, what's going on? Why is this going to be built? I don't feel happy. Having the conversation. There's a lot of development that is going on in that Kendall Drive area, especially out west of Kendall Drive, and people are concerned because there are not options in those areas. You only got Chrome. If it's not Chrome, it's the Turnpike. If it's not the Turnpike, you have to drive all the way down to 826 Dayland to leave the area. So people are concerned, what are we going to do when we have more development? What are the roads going to be like? So public transportation comes into play. So a lot of questions. So if you want all those questions to be resolved, participate, engage your local representative, and be part of the conversation. Because sometimes I believe that people are so disgusted with politics that they believe that politics is just the same thing. And I think that it's not the case. There's a lot of local leaders here in Miami-Dade County that do the work. They take time, they sacrifice time of their own family to be with the community. So engage those leaders and make sure that you have, a voice with them.
And you want to leave parting words of where they can reach out to either you, the commission, or the commission itself? So
you can communicate through my social media account, which is on Instagram, Mancera Mejía. This is Mancera Mejia. And we can communicate there, talk. My information is there. But go to the meetings. I mean, we have monthly meetings at the community council. You can meet all the board members there and you can engage all of them. And you can also, hit up your commissioner, your county commissioner, and, talk to him or her and get involved, especially areas that are not incorporated. You should always have a little list. Who's my commissioner? Who are my board members? And then you're able to have a closer relationship. And you can connect with me, Cristhian Mancera. I'm on Instagram, Mancera Mejía, also on Facebook. And, I'm here for everybody. And if you want to talk and, share your concern for the community, I'm always open to listen to your concerns.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me
Thank
today.
you.
I appreciate it. This time we could do. I have pages and pages
I
of
know.
copious
A
notes.
lot of stuff to talk.
We'll have to have you back. And I want to thank you for joining me. Also, I'm Fara Sax. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great day.